Sir George Barne III, c. 1532–1593, was a prominent merchant and public official from London during the reign of Elizabeth I, and the son of Sir George Barne II and Alice Brooke. Life. Barne was a haberdasher of London, who was an alderman of the London Ward Bridge between 1574–1576, Tower between 1576–1583, Langbourne between 1583–1587, and Bassishaw between 1587–1593. Barne served as Auditor of London in 1574, Sheriff of London between 1576–1577, Lord Mayor of London between 1586–1587, and was knighted by Lord Chamberlain in 1587. He was a Master of the Haberdashers' Company between 1586–1587, represented London in the Parliament between 1588–1589, and was President of St Thomas's Hospital between 1592–1593. Barne was also the Governor of the Muscovy Company several times, and a founder of the Spanish Company in 1577 and the Turkey Company. In 1580, he helped finance a voyage to discover a northeast passage like his father had done decades earlier. Barne supported the voyage of Edward Fenton in 1582 and John Davis's voyage in 1586, both which sought to find the Northwest Passage. He was related to several families of the London oligarchy, had shares in the Company of Mineral and Battery Works, and was well connected, considered one of the most influential people of his times in London municipal affairs. Sir Jerome Horsey wrote that Barne was his dear friend, and it is noted that Barne was a contemporary of Henry Hudson. John Stowe dedicated his work The Chronicles of England to Barne. Upon his death, Barne left a will which revealed his financial success, holding land and estates in several countries. He lived on Lombard Street, London, and was buried at St Edmund, King, and Martyr nearby. Anti-Catholicism. He was noted for his excessive zeal against Catholics when he was the sheriff, resulting in a breach of diplomatic etiquette when he stormed a private residence hosting the Portuguese ambassador for Mass. As a result, he was imprisoned in the Fleet for a few days. It is noted that he was the brother-in-law of Queen Elizabeth Vice Secretary of State, Sir Francis Walsingham, who would be responsible for breaking up the Catholic plot to overthrow the Queen the following decade. Marriage and issue. Barne married Anne Gerard, daughter of Sir William Gerard, who was Lord Mayor of London in 1555. They had 9 children: Sir William Barne, who married Anne, daughter of Dr. Edwin Sandys, Archbishop of York; George Barne, Francis Barne, Thomas Barne, John Barne, Mark Barne, Peter Barne; Richard Barne, who married, as her second husband, Elizabeth, daughter of Sir Francis Angier, 1st Baron Angier of Longford by his first wife; and Barne, who married, as his second wife, Sir Francis Angier, 1st Baron Angier of Longford. References